Turbo Trading with head trader Robert Knight, MBA.
This is a video on, I said this looked like the stock was going to get halted on the way up, and then it was trading at it's 6.20 or I guess around $6, 5.90, and it didn't halt. It looked like it on the level 2, like it was going to halt, but but then all of a sudden it sold off. So I just want to explain what I mean by a fake halt. ENSC here popped middle of the day for some reason, and it gets halted to the upside or to the downside if it moves in a certain time period. I think it's less than a minute, more than 10%. So on a low price stock, it's much easier it gets halted more often on its way up. But so this was the fourth halt up here. The stock spiked, pulled back, and then it really started to run again, and it got up to this 620. Yeah, that's where it was. And the volume was coming in, and it was locked at 620. And so when you see that on level 2, locked at 620, and millions of shares going through, I mean, it traded, what did it trade? Just about 2 million shares in that 2-minute time period. When you see it locked like that and the shares are going through like crazy, that means that it's a circuit breaker. So because it was going up, they halted, but the buying and the selling still can take place until they've balanced, or until all the orders have balanced out, not balanced out, pardon me, until there's more buyers than there are sellers. Then the circuit breaker goes and it gets halted. But when you see it locked like that, and then all of a sudden it continues to trade and trades to the downside, what that means is all of a sudden the sell side, an imbalance in the sell side has come in, and it negates and it fills all the buyers and continues to sell off. So the stock in effect has had a temporary halt, though it not the 5-minute one, but they stopped it from going up. But when more stock came in to sell and overwhelmed the buyers, then it kept trading and down it went. If there had been more buyers than sellers, then it would have gone into a 5-minute halt. But because more sellers came in at that price, they flushed it down. Now here again we see, so that's a very negative. When you see a fake halt like that, what that means is there's a ton of sellers all of a sudden coming into the market, and that is and it drove it down. It did halt it. It halted again. Now it's going down to the downside. All those people that were buying this on the breakout at 620, thinking that it was going to go again, now they're all scrambling to get out of this trade. So when I say a fake halt, it's not fake. It just means that it looked like it was going to halt, and then a huge amount of sellers come in and they drive the market down, negating the need to halt the stock, and off it comes. So when you see a fake halt like that, you need to get out of the stock because it's going to collapse.
Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel.